Well, we're very good at a lot of things, but I think the most important thing that we do is connect with children and families in a very personal and friendly way and provide a truly well-rounded Renaissance education. The name Ashwood Waldorf comes from the campus's many ash trees. It's very much a holistic education. We really want to educate the whole child, and that's not a buzz term. Every child participates in artistic activities, in musical activities. It's also a very rigorous academic education. We ask a lot of the children. They all do cursive writing. They all do higher mathematics going up through 8th grade, as well as physics, chemistry, and every class puts on a theater production every year starting in 1st grade. And the other strong aspect of our education is it's really nature-based. So the children have 2 recesses every day. They're out in every kind of weather, starting from the youngest 3-year-olds up to our 8th graders, and they create a really strong bond with the natural world and with one another. From an educational standpoint, I think my favorite part of my job is shepherding parents and children through the admissions process. And it's tricky. The children are asked to make a week-long classroom visit, which takes a lot of courage. And I've had children who found it very, very difficult to take that leap. And when I've been able to reassure them and help them make that transition and call their parents during recess and reassure the parents that the child is doing well, that's very rewarding. I think a lot of the grown-ups who go into Waldorf education do it as a redemption of their own poverty-stricken educations. I know I was very drawn to Waldorf education many, many years ago. I was an early childhood teacher in the Waldorf system. I was very drawn to the imaginative aspects of the education, that the children are really viewed as so filled with potential, but that they're not vessels to be filled. It's really more a sense of drawing out through an understanding and respect for the child. And that's what spoke to me and still speaks to me. I think at this point, if I could do one thing really well, it would be to do a better job getting our message out and making the public aware of just what a wonderful school we are and how much we have to offer. I think the main thing that I stress is that Waldorf education is a very social education. There are some private schools that really stress individual learning and student-directed learning, students going at their own pace. We create what we call a classed community. The same teacher stays with the same group of children for a number of years, and so it almost creates a family or a familial type of bond. The children are seen very clearly by their teachers, known and loved by their teachers, and the teachers really, I think, create a climate where the children can be who they are. In fact, we have a new student this year who's in the 5th grade, and last week I was talking to his mother about his adjustment, and she said, "I feel like Ashwood has created a space for my son that he can fill with who he is becoming." That was very rewarding to hear.